Boys and girls, it's Thursday, May 28th. For today's Zoom, we're going to meet at 10 o'clock, and Miss Style will be joining us to read the book of the month. You also have your Weinberg Nature virtual field trip, like we do every Thursday at 11:30, and the 2:30 optional library time. Continue to work on all of your specials activities throughout the week. And of course, if you have any questions, the Padlet is right here. For reading today, you're going to continue reading your agreed upon book club amount. I'm getting really good at saying that, and you guys are getting really good at doing your reading. And create a new bingo board activity. Please, please, please be sure to tell us what book you're reading and which activity you chose, and post your activity on the Seesaw assignment that was assigned to you. For some of you, you need to complete the Padlet post from yesterday as well. So go back and add your jots there too. For writing today, we're going to continue our work with fantasy. You're going to really enjoy talking about setting today, and the lesson is going to focus about the different ways we know that setting is important. So please watch Miss Boyer's introduction lesson. Then you're going to watch this separate video called Creating the Setting. The link is right here. And then you're going to hop into these setting slides to access the videos and Padlets that you're going to use as inspiration for today. So I'll show you. When you hit on the Padlet, you're going to go ahead and hit these two movies. They're little excerpts of Emily Winsnap transforming into a mermaid and Harry Potter getting into platform 9 3/4 for the first time. So both of these have a strong emphasis on setting. After you watch these two videos, you're going to respond. Has this changed your thinking at all in regards to your own fantasy story? And what have you learned from watching these two video clips? The whole grade will be posting on this, so you need to make sure you're writing your name and 3M. Thank you. When you're done, you're going to be building your setting with loose parts, just like you did yesterday when you built your character using items around the house or materials from nature. Don't worry about gluing or painting or stapling. Just put things on top of each other and next to each other and show us your setting. This is going to be really cool because we're going to be able to see things from the sky to the ground, outdoors, indoors. What are you going to do using loose parts to show us the setting? And just like yesterday, I want you to think closely about the choices you make. Why is the setting looking like this? Why does the weather behave the way it does? So, like, why is it a rainy setting? Is it because the mood is sad? Why are you choosing to do this inside of a school auditorium? Why are you choosing to have your setting be on a football field? Whatever you decide, make sure you tell us all about it in the seesaw activity. For today, for math, you're going to be watching my video about the components of making your own bar graph. So you're going to learn all about the different parts, the axes, the labeling, the title, and then you're going to complete workbook pages 140 and 141. If you want to print them, they're here. If you want to copy the slides, they're here. When you're done with that, you're going to go over onto Epic, and you'll see there's been a new collection assigned to you. So when you go over to your little person, you'll see that there's a new collection called Graphing and Data created by me. Check out all of these books and videos that have to do with graphs. So today I'm going to assign this book, Bar Graphs, to you. Please take the time to read through every page, every single caption. I do see how much time you spend on each book. It tells me whether you browsed it or you spent 10 minutes on it. So please spend a good amount of time looking through and reading the text. It will really complement our work with bar graphs today quite nicely. If you want some more practice with bar graphs, I've included 3 sites where you can put your own data in and it will create the graph for you, and then some really fun graphing games and quizzes here. So you've got plenty of activities for graphing today. Miss Degrassi is going to continue her study of the Bronx today with a focus on the cultural universals. The Bronx is a very diverse place and there's lots of different neighborhoods. So please listen carefully to this lesson about the different landmarks and the people who reside in the Bronx. You're going to watch this video, then you're going to watch two videos that are found inside of these slides right here. So you're going to go to slide 34 and you're going to find two videos. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on 34 and you'll see that there's two videos about Edgar Allan Poe and the Botanical Garden. So those two you're going to make sure you watch because then you can go ahead and complete the seesaw activity that focuses on the cultural universals of the Bronx. So you may have to go back into the slides, you may have to go back into the video and do a little research and like refresh your mind before you go ahead and fill out that graphic organizer. Smart fact for today is that on this day in 1935, Babe Ruth hit the 714th and final home run of his career in Pittsburgh versus the Boston Braves, or sorry, playing for the Boston Braves versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. So, how did Babe Ruth get his nickname? How many records did he break? Find out all about him in this biography on George Herman Ruth Jr., which is his real name. So by the end of the day, you're going to read your book club book and do a bingo board. You're going to watch the video about fantasy, and then you're going to go ahead and watch the two videos that are on the Padlet and react on the Padlet. You'll jot on the Padlet. And you'll also build a loose parts setting and post it on Seesaw. For math, you'll watch the lesson, complete the workbook pages, and check out the book bar graphs. For social studies, you'll watch the lesson, you'll look at two additional videos about Edgar Allan Poe and the Botanical Garden, and then complete the Seesaw activity. So we are packed today with activities. Keep checking back at this checklist to make sure that one by one you've finished each task. So separate your day. Maybe before we meet, work on your writing. Then after we meet, let's go to your book club books. Then after lunch, go on over and do your math and then take a little break. And then in the afternoon, finish up with the Bronx. So, however you want to arrange your day, just make sure you're trying to squeeze it all in. And if you need help with anything, let me know. If you need help setting up a schedule for yourself or getting a checklist, you let me know and I'm here to help. All right, third graders, I will see you today at 10 o'clock. I'm going to have you guys start on mute because Miss Style will get started right away. See you then.